If you were me, would you go get them?
Probably, because I think it's the responsible thing to do.
I just got a call from the post office in Great Falls, and the chicks are in. All right, well. As part of our fast and as a part of this new year, we have really been dreaming about what we want in our lives, what we want our lives to look like, and what kind of animals and birds we would like to have on our property. For the last couple of years, I have been trying to obtain different breeds of birds so that I could offer chicks and laying hens to the people in our area. That's been harder to do than I thought it would be. We have several stores in our area that do offer chicks in the spring, but I wanted to offer more specialty breeds and birds that would offer a more variety of colors in their eggs for people. Several years ago, I ordered several boxes of hatching eggs. They came with a big hole in the side of the box, a boot-sized hole in the side of the box. It was very discouraging. I did put them in the incubator because I thought, well, maybe there's a slight possibility and a slight hope that they will hatch. Well, as you can imagine, not one of them hatched. Just recently, several months ago, I thought, well, I'm not going to do the hatching eggs. I'm going to order some chicks. We, as you may know, some of you may have watched our video from a complete year ago now, where we came into possession 100 chicks in the middle of January. That's not when you get chicks in January, but they had all arrived. And there was 105 of them. A couple had died because sometimes that just happens. They came in the mail and they lived. And I thought, well, maybe the Postal Service has it figured out now. So I'm going to order some chicks. And I did. The most beautiful chicks and several breeds of them. So in this shipment, there was supposed to be 28 chicks. It would be about 5 per breed, and we were all set to receive them. I assured the gal that we ordered from that we had received chicks not long ago and they had all come safely, so it would be fine. Well, for the most part, it was a tragedy. This is what happened. I just got a call from the post office in Great Falls, and the chicks are in. They came from Ohio and sat in Ohio for a day and a half, and then they finally made it to Great Falls today, so clear across the country and just overnight, basically, when they could have been here a lot sooner. And the man in Great Falls says they missed the truck or whatever from Great Falls to here because the truck leaves at 3 and they got here at 7:30 or something. And most of them are dead. Now, I'd like to know, where is PETA now? And why is it so hard for a human being to be nice to each other and to just simply take care of little helpless animals? Birds. I will never understand humans. But truly, PETA makes us stink about so much. But where are they now when little chicks are allowed to die because the Postal Service and FedEx can't just get the job done and get them on the airplane so that they can be and handle them nicely, handle them safely, handle them with care, like it says in the box, because they can hear the cheeping, they can hear the little birds inside. It's clearly a live thing. They're live birds. Why would it be so hard to just handle with care and get the job done? I'm a little frustrated right now. And now I have to make the decision. Do I drive 2 hours there to get them, the 4 or 5 that may be still alive out of the 28, and then another 2 hours back? Do I spend 4 hours of my day today when I have so much else to do? Do I do that to go get them? And I don't know what to do. Hello.
Yeah, you told me to call you.
So the post office called and they basically said it doesn't sound like Minnie are alive. So it waited. It was in Dayton. It came from Dayton, Ohio, and Cincinnati is like basically right next door. And it didn't even get to Cincinnati for like a day or a day and a half. And then it finally last night said it left there to come here. So overnight it finally got to Great Falls. But Great Falls, they leave for here at 3 in the morning. And so it missed it because it got here at 7 there. It got there at 7:30. And so I don't even know what to do.
I mean, they said so basically. I don't know. I mean, I agree with about the first, but I guess it just irritates me. People don't do their jobs.
And I feel stupid because the gal was like, well, we don't ship to Montana because of bad experiences before, but it's not our side. I really.
It is. What I'm saying is it's just another bad experience to
Exactly.
Montana then.
But it's not though. It was actually Ohio. It didn't even leave Ohio until last night. So
I
it's
think you have to
clear.
explain that to her.
I know, and it's clearly that it just makes me mad that like who is gonna advocate for chicks being able to be safely shipped across the country like they have been for years and years and years with no problems.
And like I say, then I mean I agree, and then it's like who pays for the loss of time, loss of profit, loss of. I mean that's the thing is all this stuff starts to affect us, and I'm like,
Exactly. And how can people like us get better quality birds and get a variety of birds if we can't even get them here
well, I know
safely?
it's just, but I guess it just shows, why we have to try to get to that point we're raising our roof, because we can't rely on the postal service.
And so, if we order our meat birds, it's like, how do we get that? They're over, there may be Mississippi or something, I can't remember. But anyways,
that's further away.
Yeah, how do we get them here safely so we can at least start raising our own meat birds?
I know. I mean, I agree, and it's like you have to take stupid vacation, you know, spend $1,500 to go buy a pick up $100 worth of fish.
I know.
That's reasonable.
We'd know they'd be safe though.
Well, I know. I mean, but I guess
know. Would you go get them?
When?
No. If it were you, if you were me, would you go get them?
Probably, because I think it's the responsible thing to do, and it's the right thing to do. And I guess at the end of the day, I guess we got to believe that God will bless the right thing. So.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that thing you do what's right because it's right, and our own, kind of a deal. And I guess that's the thing is that gal deals with the situation.
Okay.
And you did everything in your power to make it right, and it was other people which failed. This is the way it's said.
Okay. Well, that's where we'll be. All right. Well, pray, please.
Yeah, you pray for me too. I mean, not that this is terrible bad, but I couldn't get as many on the trailers I was hoping, just because the weight of them and stuff. But anyway, yeah, pray for each other. And I get the truck in here. I got loaded and strapped down, and I just stopped to check my straps. So I'll get the truck in. So,
okay.
All right, love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
So I'm gonna go get the birds 2 hours away because it's the right thing to do. Sorry, here I am emotional again. But when it comes to animals' well-being, I care for them. We do the right thing even if it's to our own hurt. And because it's the right thing, because there's live animals involved, we are going to go get them. So here we go to an adventure we didn't plan on today. I was so excited. I told the kids this morning, they got to Great Falls. They'll be here in 2 hours. We'll stop school and we'll go to the post office and we'll pick them up and it'll be so fun. And here we are. Not what I was expecting. Now we're in a frantic rush to get going and get some treats and get ourselves together so we can head to Great Falls. And hungry kids on the way at this time of the day will be good. So popcorn for the win. This is the plan, guys. We're gonna go and get some chick feed, chick starter, and then we'll go and gas up And then we'll head that way, okay? So don't let me forget the plan. Well, we're on our way to get the chicks, so we have a little less than 2 hours now. I have water for them, feed for them, and we're all gassed up. We got some popcorn, and here we go. I keep praying that when we get there, it won't be as bad as what the man said, because he said he didn't open up the whole thing, so I keep praying that it's not as bad as he thinks that he said it was. We are very close to Great Falls right now, so we're about 15 or 20 minutes away, so I guess that's a little further. I was getting excited though because it feels like we're really close. Now to navigate through Great Falls, we're almost there. All right, well.
Oh yeah.
Take them back there.
Yep, I'll take you back.
Thank you.
Y'all have a good day.
Thank you.
So according to you?
There was supposed to be 28, and we've heard.
Small box.
Yeah.
When I say a lot, I mean we'll have rates coming there for 10,000.
Really? No, this is small. The
I
sad
was
thing.
going to say then you probably want to drive around the back.
Right. I hope that there are more in there than. Oh, poor guys.
Sound pretty likely, for the most part.
What do you think? Should I carry him? Thank you.
You bet. I'll walk you back out.
Thank you again. All right, here it is. So, let's get the water. Careful, guys. Go slow, okay? This is still hooked. Jesus. So we have 14 dead. This one here, it's not doing very well. And so that means there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 that are alive, and then this one. So half of them died. Snuggle it a bit. Put your hand down. And just. So you can hear the chicks in the back. It's so disappointing. It feels so needless to know that 14 of them died and one of them is struggling and I don't know if it'll make it. It just feels like, come on, let's just do our job and do a good job. If you work for the post office or for FedEx, Do a good job. These are live animals, live birds. You'd think that they'd get them on the necessary plane to get them here quickly. We're headed home now. Here we go. You guys ready?
Yep.
I'm ready to go. Chickies, be strong back there, please. Gave them water and tried to revive the one, and it's just, you know how they get when they're just floppy and want to tip over on their backs, and so I've got it tucked into a corner, but I don't know. Anyways, maybe it'll make it. There's our mountains. We are almost home. We're about to pull in. We need to get everything set up quickly. It's already 4:30, and we have Bible study that we need to get out to at 6. We've got to rush and get going. So, last time we checked, we had to stop about 45 minutes ago for a potty break, and all of them were doing well. The one was still alive but struggling, and we'll get them settled in tonight.
I can hold it, Mom.
You got it?
We can count us.
Okay, here we
And
go.
we need 6.
Oh, little chickie, did you not make it? Oh, it's still alive. Oh. Get in. So that's chickie one, number 1. That's chickie number 2. So we want to expand and grow. But how do we do that? For one, I don't think it's fair for little chicks to have to suffer like that. For 2, I don't see how we can afford to do this. If we're paying for these chicks and they have insurance and the Postal Service doesn't reimburse for their mistakes and for not getting a live animal to you like they're supposed to, how can we afford to do this when the Postal Service or FedEx isn't doing the job that they're supposed to? And in this situation, the Postal Service passed off the box of chicks to FedEx, and FedEx was to fly the chicks from Dayton, Ohio to our area. And somebody, I feel like, needs to take responsibility for this. Where are the animal rights activists in this situation? Because we as homesteaders take care of our animals. From the moment they are born to the moment they die, they are given love, care, attention, and everything that an animal could ever hope to have. But the animal rights activists are angry at many homesteaders. But where are they when the Postal Service is mishandling chicks and not getting them alive to their destination? Why doesn't that matter? So we have several more breeds that we would like to introduce here, and I still would like to have more of the breeds that I originally ordered, but I don't see how that's possible or even what to do about it, which is very sad because we live in such a great place. We live in the United States of America, and what is going to happen if our society continues like it is, where people aren't taking seriously their jobs? Every day we work hard. Every day from sunup to sundown we are working so very hard on our jobs, on everything that we do. And I just want the same to be true for the people that are working anywhere. At a restaurant, at the USPS, at the gas station, anywhere. We need to take our job seriously because other people depend on it. So there's still a lot to pray through and figure out and try to decide what to do, because we can't move forward if it's going to be a loss every time. Because if we pay for something and it's not delivered live, that is a complete loss for us. And it's hard to know how to move forward and how to get the animals and the birds here that we would like. We just need them here safe. If you have any thoughts or suggestions on this, please let me know. How have you handled this, and or have you had situations like this happen to you? And what are your thoughts on it? I'd really appreciate hearing that. It's so hard to know what to do when it feels like the fruition of our plans are in somebody else's hands.